Adding a product to your website. In order to add a product to your website, you will need to go into the Pro Shop area on the left-hand menu. So if I click on the left-hand menu here, you'll see it opens up another series of options. To add the product, you need to go into Products at the top of the list. So I'll click on that. And when this opens, it will load in screens which are paginated of all the products that are currently in the shop. As you'll see, it's divided up into columns. It gives you your product code on the far right and the first thumbnail image of the product itself. This column here, Catalogue Position, will show you which positions this particular product in which sections of your shop. So this top product, you can see it's in the section by collection. Under Susie Watson. You can see it's also in by collection under hearts. It's also in the section of by type, tableware, mugs, patterns and motifs. So you can apply your product to more than one category of your shop, and this is where it displays which ones you've put it in. Active, or like this product, inactive, is where it displays whether the product is actually currently published to the live website. This is useful because if you have a product that temporarily needs to come offline because it's out of stock for a delayed period, you might want to actually take it off of the shop. So rather than delete it and then have to put it back again at a later date, you can simply deactivate it. And this shows you here which ones are active and which ones are not. And then this is the name of the product on this column here. And then the product ID is just the number that the system gives to a product each time you create it. You can't edit that, it's just literally a reference ID for the entry into the system. With all of these columns, where you can see the two arrows at the top, you can reorder these into the opposite way round. So for example, at the moment they're defaulted to ID in the order that they went in and were entered into the website, but if you wanted to change the order to reverse order, ascending or descending, you can actually change that so it puts it in the opposite way around. In this column here, it's very useful if you want to see all the active and inactive things together. So if you wanted to click on the arrow here, it takes a while to load, so it's got lots of products in this site. You'll see it's collected all the active ones together at the top, and you can go down those, and if you want to reverse that, you can click on the other arrow and then it will reverse the ascending or descending based on the alphabetical, and it will put all the inactives together so you can quickly collate which products are sitting there inactive, and then you can go through and check your stocks and see if they're ready to go back on again. So actually how to edit the product itself. In order to do this, you need to go to Create New Item, top right corner, and this will load in the empty fields for you to add your product content. So the first tab deals with the product description. It's broken down into tabs like the rest of the site is to make it easy for you to edit. So in the name field is where you put the actual name of your product, fairly self-explanatory really. And then in the description beneath there is where you put your product description, simple as that. Once you've put in your information for your product name and your product description, there are a series of other fields that are to be completed. You've got your display tab, which deals with whether the item is active, and it also covers where in the catalogue your product is displayed, and a few other things. Media is what covers your imagery and video, which is applied to the product. Pricing and stock is the fields where you need to enter your product code and your price, and you can also override some of the shipping module things in here. And then you've got also a field to put related products, which will put products that other, if somebody sees this particular product, other things they may like, so you can add in other products there. So it's a good practice, and once you've done the description and the product name, to go straight into pricing and stock, which is the fourth tab along, and pop in here the product code. So I shall put in a product code here, and I shall put in a price into this field here. And once the price is in there, you can click save, and then that's automatically, you need to put these fields in order to create the entry on the database. If these two fields are not filled in, you'll get a little error message come up when you try and click save. So now it's in the system. We've got the product name, we've got the product code, and we've got the price, which are the essential fields to set it into the database. If you wanted to put a was price, say this product has been reduced, and you want to display the fact that there's a saving, you could just put in the was price there, I'll click save, and on the front end that will display a saving value as well. There's a tax rate, it's set to it's defaulted to the standard current rate. You can actually edit the rates yourself in another part of the site, which I shall show you in another video. And also there are some fields here to override some of the shipping. This is very much tied into the shipping module, which will be covered in another video. The stock quantity at the bottom is it's not a stock control system. It is actually just to give the user an idea of the a rough idea of the levels held in stock. So you can set with a number and a message any particular levels that you want to display. So in this particular case, we've set the number 5 to mean low stock, and if it's set to 0, it would be out of stock. If it's set to 10, it would be in stock. And the message out of stock, in stock, low stock, the way it's worded, you can edit, and that will be covered in another area of the videos. But so this is, I want this to be set at low stock, so I'll leave that at the default, which is 5. So that's that screen done, so I'll just save that to be sure that I've saved everything. And then I want to add some imagery, so I shall go into my media tab, which is the 3rd tab. Once you are in the media tab, this is where you can upload your images to your product. There are 3 fields. There is the video field at the top, which is where you would go to place a video from, say, YouTube or Vimeo. You literally just copy and paste the link from those sites into the top field. You click save to fix it, and then it would appear in the product box. It'd be a link on the front end to see a video enlargement. So that's quite useful. Then to add an image, you would click on the big add image button. So you click on that and a choose image box will appear, which is, you could add another one if you've got more than one product. Click on this link and this will open up your file manager. So you can go into your files here. I've already created some folders, and then you can go into the product range that you want. And I've already put 2 pictures in here already. So if I want to pick one, I just choose the one I want. So I go to that one and I tick the box next to it, and then the select button appears on the left. So I click that button and then you'll see that the picture has gone into that product. Choose image on the next one, and then that will again open up the file manager, tick the next product that I want, click select, and that's gone in place. If I want a 3rd image, and I can click the add image again, choose image, and then if I want to upload a new one, I just go to the top right corner and click upload new file, click on the browse field, and then this will then go to my hard drive for me to find the image that I've already popped into my computer folder, find the image, and then choose the one I want, and then just assign it by clicking the open button, and it will put that in there. If I click upload, and you'll see the ball spinning on the right, that's telling me it's uploading, and as soon as that's finished, you'll see that it's gone into a green circle with a tick to show me that it's already uploaded and we're ready to go. So then I just need to close my window, and then I need to select the image that I've just uploaded, click the select button on the left, and there it is in place. So I want to save all that just to be sure it's all fixed in place. Now if I decided that actually also the image label, if I put an image label in, the image label is what needs to go in for when people click on an image on the front end, it will pop up into an enlarged screen, and this is the title of each image, which just appears down the bottom of the image. So I pop those in. I've called them all the same, so I'll click save to fix that. And then once that's done, I'm happy, but if I decide actually I want one of the other pictures to be on top of the other one, because I want the primary one, which is going to create my thumbnail, to be one of the different ones, I literally just mouse over the image I want to move, and I click and I hold it down, and then I literally have to just drag and drop that to the position I want to reorder the photographs, and then I'll click save, and then that will fix that one as my primary image for the thumbnail and the first product image you go to when you go to the page. So that's how you update an image. To add related products to your item, you can go into the related products tab, and here you will be able to add a series of other products which, when people go to the product you're editing on the front end, if for this particular item it's a storage shelf for a children's room, you can associate other products that may go with this one, that may be part of the same range, or just might be similar things that people who are going to look at this type of product might choose to buy. So to do this, you would go into the field here, and you would just start to type the name of the product that you'd like to associate with it. So if I start to type in storage shelf, you'll see it's brought up anything with the word storage in. If I continue to do shelf, it will bring up any other thing that has shelf. So this particular product is the Amerly Oak storage shelf, so I'm going to associate that with the Nutkin storage shelf. So I will just go into there, choose that one, and then add product. So that's then gone into that one. Likewise, I could just put any of the other Nutkin range, which is another children's range. If I put Nutkin, it brings up all of those products in that range. So I'll just choose a couple of those. So I'll add the product, choose Nutkin storage. I've done that one. Bedside table and Nutkin play table and Nutkin chest of drawers. So I've added 5 products. 5, it's good to do it in batches of 5 because that would mean there's a product across the whole width of the website. So I shall just save that. And now we've created some related products. To assign a product to a particular catalogue position, to a particular category or subcategory within your shop, you need to be in the Display tab. And within here you click on the second link down, which is the Select Display Position link. And within here this will open up a family tree of your products within the subcategories and categories. And once this is loaded in, it will show you here the top level categories that you have set up. And then with each one comes a folder with a plus symbol next to it. If you click on the plus symbol, it will open out what's inside the folder, and there's more subcategories within here, and in here I can open up using the plus symbol to see what's in here. And this little icon here is what depicts a product itself. So I want to add this product to furniture, so I shall tick that box there. I can tick other boxes within other sections should I wish. So I've ticked that one because that's where I want it to go, and then I just need to click the Save button in the top left hand corner. Then once this is saved, I just need to close the box, and then I need to save. And now this is saved, you'll see that it's underneath this link. It actually shows me now which section I've actually assigned this product to. And if there were more ones, then they would just display underneath. So that's how you assign a product to a category in your shop. Once all of this is done, you now need to make your product active. We've now got all the things in place. We've got the description in. We've made sure that we have selected the section that this particular product needs to go into. We've put in some photographs, we've put in our price, we've put in our code and our quantity levels, and we've put in some related products. So in order to view this product that we've created, we now need to look at it on the front end, so we need to make it active. To do this, you go into the Display tab, and right at the top you literally check up the active box instead of the inactive and click Save. If we now go across to the front end of the website and we look in the children's rooms into furniture, and go into children's rooms into furniture, we'll see now that this product is now displayed here at the top of this section. When you add a product for the first time, it will automatically default go in the top position. So back into the editor, if you wish to change the position of that product to be further down the page, you can literally just click on Select Display Position, and that will load in the tree view. And once it's loaded, go into the section where you have your product, so into Children's Room Furniture, and you'll see the product that we're actually working on is greyed out to show it's the active one. In order to move this to another part of the website page, you can just literally click on it, hold it down, drag it down to
near the bottom of the section, drop it into where you want it, and then just save using the icon at the top. Then once this is loaded, close the box using the X at the top right corner, and then save your page. Now if we go across to the front end again now, and I refresh this page using the recycle arrow in the browser bar, if I click on that, now the product has now moved and it's now down in the position that we've put it in just now. So that's how you change the product order.